Thank you for tuning in for devotions here today. And I'm really excited about this subject because this is really, really big to me. It's something I harp on a regular basis. When I have people that come into my office and they're suffering from discouragement, they're suffering from depression, I already know what's going on. They have no goals. They have no dreams. They have problems. They have no kind of plan on overcoming those problems. I want you to get a plan. Now look with me here. Proverbs 24, verse 27. He says here, prepare your work on the outside. Get everything ready for yourself in the field. And afterward, then build your house. Now listen, that's how you live your life. Most of America, and some of you right now, you're doing something and you're putting it on a credit card and it's wrong. You have refinanced the house or you got a second mortgage on the house. You're putting a new roof on. It's wrong. It's wrong. You say, I need a new roof. Too bad. Go patch the old one. Go take a great big gigantic canvas and tack it up on that roof. That will work. It will work. And you got to do things. Notice here, he goes, first you got to prepare your work on the outside. You got to prepare what you're going to do. He goes, then you got to go out there and you got to work the field and get some produce, make some money. He goes, and then you go and build your house. We do everything backwards. God doesn't want you to do that. Now look at Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 2. And the Lord answered me. He said, now you write the vision. Write out the vision. You got a vision? I talked about vision yesterday. You have to have vision. Then write down the vision. He said, now make it plain on tablets or on paper or computer so that he may run who reads it. Again, you've heard me talk about this before. You want to have your plan so spelled out that you could hand your plan to somebody else and they could take it over. More detailed, you make your plan in writing. It's almost guaranteed that you're going to accomplish it. I really want to encourage you to do that. I remember when I was a kid, and I grew up in just a horrible home of people that just lived for the moment and boozed it up, and we lived in poverty. I would just dream dreams. I remember laying in the field, and I lived out in the countryside where you hardly ever saw a commercial plane. I would see a commercial plane coming. I'd get so excited, and I would lay on my back on those green fields. And I would just watch the plane go by. And you know what I would think? I would think there's people on that plane, and they're going somewhere. But it costs a lot of money to do that. And I thought I want to be one of those people that I could get on a plane and go somewhere. You know what? That stuck with me. And I'm telling you, start dreaming dreams. Encourage your children to talk about things they want to do even though they're young. Look at me in Proverbs 16:9. The heart of man plans his way. Look, but notice this here. Oh, but the Lord establishes his steps. You can't do it without God. You say everything I've ever done has failed. And you know why? Because you did it without God. You did it with your own wisdom. Did in your own power. You turned to everybody else to figure out how to do it. God says, if you turn to me, I want your plan to be my plan. And then if you walk with me, he goes, I'll establish your steps. Now, here's something else too. Don't worry about how long it takes. I have no problem with things taking a long time. I'm a plotter. And I say, well, even if I'm walking real slow and I'm going somewhere a couple miles, you could drive there in a couple minutes. And it might take me a real long time getting there, but I'm going to get there. You know, if you would just plod away at something you're trying to do just a little bit each day, you know you're going to accomplish it. And the Lord wants to bless you. I like his picture here. Well, it's autumn, and I like looking at life like that. Like I'm heading somewhere, and I want to be where God wants me to be. Listen, I say this every day. Most people do not plan to fail, but they fail to plan. So I want you to start planning today.